All right, here with an elated and relieved Green Red head football coach Brandon Williams. His team starts out 1-0 on their journey to getting back to the regional championship, a rematch of last year's thrilling playoff game with Kempsville, and they get it done tonight, 27-14. Now, Coach, football's back. It was a packed house here, electric here on Dahlia Drive, as we had named it, the new Elijah Cadillac Harris Stadium, and you pull it out here after racing out to a big lead. They came storming back. This is what football's all about, really intense, tight, physical ball game, right?
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a playoff atmosphere coming out of it. There's been a lot of talk all summer long. These kids have been waiting to get on this field. And we're just happy to, come out with a victory tonight. What's
a game like this do for you on that quest, given that, you were on your way 21-0, we'll talk about that in a second, but you had to kind of dig deep and dig down to pull it out because Kempsville's no joke, and they were giving it to you for a while.
Yeah, we knew even if we went up when we went up that 21, I still wasn't comfortable. I knew what type of team they have over there, and I knew what type of fight they got. I knew that they were going to give us a push back, and which they did. But our kids showed their resiliency and showed their fight and finished the ball game.
Equally important, I think, to the strong finish was the fast start. You guys have known for that. A new quarterback in Kevin White, who was razor sharp to begin, 9 of 10 for $156. Wow. Got hit late in the second half, or middle of the second half there. But tell me about just the chemistry and the rapport that he's built in coming in for Xavier Davis and those receivers, because he sprayed around not just to Kalen Brody Adams and Tayshawn Young, but some other new faces as well.
Kevin is a student of the game. He's in here studying each and every day, doing film work with Coach Payton and his quarterback coach Church, and he's just going to get better each and every week. Like I said, this is his first game here as in the Green Run Stallions uniform. He's a great kid, and he's going to do whatever he has to do to win each and every week.
It looked like it was going to be a matter of two different type of styles and wills. They're the more physical between the tackles, slow the game down. You wanted to be up-tempo. Your screen game was working. Did you sense that coming in that would be something you could kind of lean on and get them in space and kind of stretch them out?
Yeah, well, we knew that we can try to get out in space in our screen game because they like to drop back in coverage against us and not get beat deep, which they did a good job of. I mean, because Brody had that long pass in the first half. But after that, they backed that coverage up, and we had to take what we can get.
Now, you mentioned the bomb that Kalen Brody Adams had, the 53-yard catch. How about his punting tonight? Because in the second half, as they were coming back, I think he boomed a 57-yarder. Right. Maybe I'm the good luck charm because he did it against Ocean Lakes last year, Coach. But it certainly was a factor. They had to go further down the field to try to score, right?
Exactly. I tell people all the time, if Kalen Adams was in a 4-star receiver, he'll have a shot at punting at the next level. He's a great kid. Like I said, he's an athlete. I'm always a coach. I always want an athlete back there as a punter, just in case something bad goes wrong. And he's definitely, he filled that red role the past 3 years.
Sure. I think we spoke about it after your scrimmage with Oscar Smith and Dinwiddie, and I know we wrote about it on Virginia Preps in May about Tyler Baker being just the cornerstone, the heartbeat, if you will, your defense. 13 tackles tonight. He really, I thought, was bringing it. If not for him, the bus, Naquan Washington-Pierce Snooty might have had 200 plus tonight, right?
Yeah, he still get his yards. That's a load to bring down, but Tyler lives for games like this. Tyler's that big game atmosphere type of kid, and he couldn't sleep all week waiting for this game.
I know you care about the wins and the championships and not the individual glory, but he's got offers. Should he be getting more attention given that people won't realize what he means to your team? They know about Adams and Young Steve and your quarterback, and other guys are emerging, which we'll get to, but he's really important to you, what you do.
Yeah, and he's going to get that opportunity now that we can put him out in space now. So he's definitely going to get a bunch of offers rolling in here coming soon. But yeah, now when he got him out of space, his film is going to speak for itself.
Sure, a couple more. Your offense gets the headlines, and rightfully so, because it's so fun to watch. It's exciting. It's fast-paced. You're scoring 40-plus, and you got big-time playmakers. But without the special teams with the return game and Adams, and then your defense, you had some other guys make some clutch plays besides Baker. Caleb Turner with the pick six. Knowledge Harrell, a young guy that showed he was cutting his teeth, related to Quante Anderson. Tell me about what those guys have done here in their development.
Those are all day one guys. Knowledge, like you said, his older brother played for me. My first year here. Quante, he's a younger Quante, but he's still young as a sophomore. That play down at the goal line, that was huge. They could have very well went down and scored and tied the ball game up, but that play was, they gave us our momentum back on the defense side of the ball.
You get this win. You got Cox on a short week on a Thursday, and we know how good Jordan Cooper is. You saw that up close personal last year in the first half trailing, but you came back and won that game. Give me your thought on now that you've got this game out of the way. We might see it again come November, but it's now done and over with, and you got the victory.
Yeah, like I told them guys, I'm not. We won't be surprised. Just like last year, I'll see them again in November. So, but we got a short week, and we got to get prepared for a good Cox team that gave us everything we had last year, and we just got to be prepared. So.
Well, most importantly, it's better to be 1-0 going from August to September than 0-1, and Green Run gets it tonight in front of a raucous crowd. Thank you so much. All the best and congrats.
My man, appreciate it.